I'd like to now talk to you about managing your space. I have 10 top tips to give you. What I think is that it's about identifying what's important to you and giving it a home. I don't necessarily, although I do declutter houses, I don't necessarily think everyone has to live in a clutter-free, boring, minimalist home. But what you do have, you should want to have, and it should be something that gives you pleasure rather than a pile of stuff that gives you a lot of guilt because you really ought to be sorting out that pile of laundry in the corner or whatever it is. And I very much agree with the old adage, a place for everything and everything in its place, so that you, and if you share your house with other people, just know where to go for the bin liners or the carrier bags, or where do the old newspapers go for recycling. So it's identifying the right place for everything and making sure that things go in their place. And I'd like to suggest that you're brave. When in doubt, throw it out. It's my motto. I can see it's ringing a few bells with people here. So. And one way that might help you to make the decision to get rid of things is to actually always have a box for things to go to charity or to go to friends, or to basically get out of your house into somebody else's. So if you have a box, if you have a space on a cupboard where there's always a box, you'll probably find it much easier to let go of things, because you'll look at it and think, oh, I'm not sure about that. Oh, I'll put it in the charity box. I'd also suggest that you keep the same type of things together. I had a client a couple of weeks ago, and I was helping her to declutter her and organise her bathroom. It took me an hour just to get all her toiletries out of the cupboards and the drawers. And we found out that she had a vast supply of makeup of all types and toiletries of all types, because she had a lipstick here in that cupboard, she had another one over there, she had some eyeshadow in a drawer somewhere else. It was only when I managed to get it out and put all the lipsticks with lipsticks, the eye makeup with eye makeup, that she realised just how much stuff she had. She didn't realise what she had, so she kept on going out and buying more. So what I did is, everything is now with its type. She could eliminate the thing that she really didn't need 20 lipsticks. So, and she now doesn't need to buy probably any makeup or toiletries or cosmetics for at least for the next 3 years. So it's going to save her a fortune, actually. The other thing is, you might want to think about storing related things together. So I have a box in a cupboard with my present wrapping materials. In the box I have a pair of scissors, I have some sellotape, obviously I have the wrapping paper, I have some cards, some stamps, I have some of those ribbony things to put on presents. So it means that when I want to wrap a present, which of course I'm doing at the last minute, I just have to go to that one box. I don't have to go all over the house. So think about storing related things together. And I also highly recommend that you label things, because it means that every time you open a cupboard and it says jump leads on the box, or it says battery, or it says sewing needles, or whatever it is, you're getting a little subliminal reminder that that's where your jump leads are. So eventually you'll have a map in your brain of where everything is in your house. Obviously it's not appropriate necessarily to label everything, but wherever you can, label. And think about the impression that your clients get if you work from home as they walk up your garden path and into your house. Is your hallway neat and tidy? Or is there a jumble of coats and bags and shoes in the corner somewhere? Just think about the impression the client might be getting. And is the front door clean and tidy? Does the path need need sweeping, because that impression, the first impression your client gets will stay with them. I'd like to give you a phrase that William Morris said, which sums up what I think about having a neat and tidy and uncluttered home. He said, have nothing in your house that you do not know to be useful and believe to be beautiful. So, just like to sum up by repeating what it says on the wall. The key to being organised is setting up systems that allow you to concentrate on what's important and eliminate time wasting, and that give you the time, space and energy to do what you really want to do.